Associate Vice President for Government Relations, Kirk Hyde, reached out to me a couple weeks ago. They're doing campaigns for their 200th birthday, 200th anniversary for our guys. They're asking community members to wish them a happy birthday. So they've asked the board and cabinet to kind of just get together and give a happy birthday RPI. So can we do that for them? Sure. Where do you want to get?
I think we can just get.
You can get everybody right here.
Okay.
All right, we all have to get out of the room and come back. All right, we're going to do a countdown?
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday, RPI!
All set. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot.
At this time, is our public input on our agenda and non-agenda items. I welcome any members of the audience to speak at this time. Due to the time constraints, we cannot respond during the public comment period. Comments may be recorded or responded to by the Board of Education or Superintendent at a later date. Comments related to a specific personnel matter or to student will not be allowed to be made during the public comment period. The Board expects members of the public to speak in a respectful and courteous manner. We ask that all persons keep their comments to 5 minutes or less. We just had this discussion. If anyone would like to speak, please feel free to come to the mic and tell us who you are. Okay. Oh no, man first.
Can you hear me? I'm here to speak on behalf of Principal Amanda Clobbett. I am a board member of an organization called Strong Me. And Strong Me is spearheaded by my wife. She's the president, Dr. Janice Pratt-Boone, who's a pediatrician and therapist. She couldn't be here this evening, but she entrusted me to provide these remarks. So Strong Me is an organization that's been working with School 2 over the last almost 3 years. And probably the best thing to do is to read this so I don't get off track. Okay, that's my task. So I'm Jerry Boone. I'm an attorney, a board member of the nonprofit organization Strong Me. And we have worked with School 2 principal Mrs. Amanda Clobbett for almost 3 years to provide community support of her efforts to improve outcomes for the children attending School 2. So Strong Me, just a little background real quick, and I can provide this written statement if you like for your minutes. But it's, like I said, the founder is Dr. Janice Pratt-Boone, a long-time practicing pediatrician and family therapist. She couldn't be here this evening due to an out-of-town engagement, but she wanted me to convey her strong support and appreciation for the work Principal Clobbett has done at School 2. So Strong Me provides educational services to schools and community programs largely in underserved areas. And the idea is to strengthen resiliency in children and their families through development of healthy habits of exercise, healthy eating, mindfulness, and forging social bonds. Learning how to get along with people. Strong Me has alliances with Albany NAACP, the Troy NAACP, the Albany Links of the Capital District, Delta Sorority of the Capital District, the Sanctuary for Independent Media, and churches, among others. And so Principal Clobbett has been very receptive to the outreach and participation of Strong Me at School 2. She has welcomed Strong Me's participation in career days at School 2. Strong Me board members are from the community. My wife and I live here 2 physicians, 2 pediatricians to be precise, 2 lawyers, a therapist, a teacher, and a community member. And we have participated in career days at school too and offered mentoring. It's been a very enjoyable experience for us. Principal Cloggett also allows school to serve as a host site for a very successful organized by the Albany Capital District Lakes in consultation with Dr. Brad Boone, a strong name. It was focused on school 2 families as well as the broader community. So beyond the usual offering of medical outreach, such as hypertension and diabetes, the health fair included a design focused on engaging the students of the school through nutrition, education, arts and craft workshop, educational games, designed by my son, who's a teacher in the Shen district, and laptop giveaways. Principal Cloggett has also worked with Dr. Cogburn to liaise with the Meeting Sanctuary of Troy to provide an age-appropriate STEM offering to students. And this initiative is conducted and led by an experienced coordinator in the field. Last point I make is that Principal Cloggett has made her resource director, Mrs. Stinney, regularly available to work with Strongman to assist in programming to address the students' most pressing needs. And this has included everything from a clothing drive to food contributions and relationships with food banks, and also making nutritional education more relevant, such as teaching healthy cooking on a budget. So it's just Strongman's observation to wrap it up, based on his experience working with the school and Principal Cloggett, that she's shown resourcefulness, openness, and passion to understand and tap into the community resources to assist the children here at school too. So on behalf of Strongman, we wish to commend her for her excellent work. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else wishing to take that?
Good evening. All the bank accounts were reconciled for September. We have received up to date the majority of the revenue for the grants, including the additional $3.2 million that came from the COVID grant after we finalized it. Within the next week, we're going to generate projections to get the ball rolling for next year's budgets. We also just made it through a child nutrition audit. I'm proud to say that we aced it, and that we're good for another 5 years, and we'll be coming back to bother us. I want to thank everyone involved, including Chris Bateman and Rich Hollander and all their staff. And that's all I have for you.
Any questions? Thank you very much. School 2, principal presentation.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for that very nice comment about school too. It definitely wouldn't be possible without our amazing team and community. So thank you so much. I first want to just welcome everybody here. Thank you, Mr. Carmella, Dr. Watson, Mr. Holtanley, Mr. Abbasi, wonderful board of education. Okay, thank you. So of course, we know our mission in Troy. We lead with our mission, with every presentation. It's very important to us. The Troy School District will provide a strong educational and social foundation to graduate all of our students college and career ready. Huge priority for us. And we have our vision of school too. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to point out some of the important words that we really focus on. Partnership with our community, engaging, equitable opportunities, educate diverse needs of every child for lifelong learning and college and career readiness. So that is what we focus on at school too, with everything that we do. Just quick demographics of our school. We have around 270 students, pre-K through 5. The majority of our students are Black, multiracial, and Hispanic. We have 18% of our students identified with a disability, and we have 100% free and reduced lunch. What's not on here, we have amazing families who we love, amazing students, and we love serving them. Our journey. Okay, everyone, here's what we're ready for. So our journey, we've been in receivership for approximately 10 years. And I'm so excited to share at this board meeting that as of this year, we are out of receivership. Mr. Meadows has been here for a very long time and has been leading the work intensely in collaboration with all of the people here. He really led the work with the previous principal, got us to where we were, and then together we took that journey. So couldn't have done it without Mr. Meadows as well as our team. He likes to sometimes put on a serious face, but underneath he's really not so serious. And he is the UNO champion, although I try to do them, and so do the kids, but you'll keep that title. So seriously though, our journey at school too, we received off the receivership list. We're very proud of that. More work is to be done. That was only, the beginning of our new journey. And so last year, at the end of the year, we announced that we were off of receivership. We did a little celebration. Mr. Carmelo came by. We had some sparkling juice. Celebrated the hard work. This isn't everybody. If we could put everybody here, it would be so many people here, other principals, district, Board of Education. It really is a team effort. All our community agencies as well. So really, we couldn't do it without everybody. I want to go ahead and just update you on our proficiency from the ELA and math exams. You can see 2021, 2022, we were at 13% for proficiency for ELA based off the state exams. We went up to 27, that was a large jump for us. We went down to 17% based off of last year's score. However, we did increase from 13 to 17%. And so we're focusing on going up with that trajectory. We're making some slight changes to really incorporate some other strategies to address some of those gaps that we analyzed from our testing. So we feel confident that we are still going upwards. For math, you can see 14%, 19%, and 33%. So that's a testament to everybody's hard work. There's attendance focus, there's support for building positive relationships that Mr. Meadows leads with our students. We have a great curriculum that we use and really practice our routines and procedures such as fluency for math. So we're very proud of that and we look forward to continuing that growth. Some steps to success. As you know, last year I talked about our attendance focus. If you look outside, we still have that huge attendance focus, the attendance boards. We talk about attendance all the time. I could speak to it for about an hour, but I'm not going to. You can see for chronic absenteeism, that's a huge focus for us. We're in the green for this year. Back, please. We're at the green line this year. Chronic absenteeism is when you miss 10% or more of the school year. So you'd be chronically absent at 18 days. And we track every month where we are with chronic absenteeism. We have lists of students who's at risk. We make phone calls, we do home visits, and we celebrate success and attendance in everything that we do. So we have joy and fun in everything that we do that makes kids want to come to school. And that's most important. We also look at the daily average attendance rate. Students know every day what our previous attendance rate was. So if you were to ask a student, I don't see anyone, but let's see, staff, Do you know what our attendance rate was for yesterday? That's right, 93%. So we were close to celebrating, but not quite. So we do talk about this all the time. We have an attendance fund through the PTO to try to fund some of these fun ideas and projects. So we did a 2024 summer golf event open to the community. We raised about $4,000 for that. We're using that this year to pay for some different fun activities such as DJ dance party, ice cream, all different things. So we're excited to continue that. We're also doing a fun bowling outing as well for students with positive attendance. These are just some examples of really bringing on the fun, the joy, and the learning. So you can see we have Great Escape over here. We do attendance, raffles. We go to Thatcher and do ropes course to build those strong relationships. Mr. Carmelo came by one day when we had our attendance poster, celebration. I think maybe next time he'll dress up, but he'll let us know. Another strategy we focus on really is relationships in the community. We do so much with that. We have Miss Stinney, our liaison. Mr. Meadows reaches out with the Invento and helps support with whatever they need. We have phone calls, emails, in-person visits. We also have many partnerships with outside organizations. I'm not going to list them all, but we have many, and there's some that aren't listed on there. We do a lot of work with outside agencies and partnerships to bring supports and activities to our students. We also link everything we do. We link to learning, and we make it fun. A lot of competitions. So last year we did something called the Math Sprint through the Links organization that had kids compete at tables, doing math really fast. And then we calculated the score. All the kids got different trophies and certificates and just really made fun with math. So we're looking forward to continuing that again this year. Data-driven instruction, everything we do is based off of data. So teachers are always reviewing data. We have our instructional coaches. I see we have 2 here. They're leading different workshops and teaching students, teachers, and empowering our staff to review data and to use that data to make adjustments to instruction. We also focus on our social emotional learning. We have a great team at school too. We have a counselor and 3 social workers. 2? 3? 2. Thank you. Got it. And the school psychologist. Okay. So with that large team, we're so grateful. We're able to do so much to support our students. We have a liaison for every grade. We do different groups, and we love focusing on the social emotional learning with our students, implementing second step, implementing morning meeting, and teaching our students how to identify emotions and strategies to be successful in school. A new strategy that we haven't talked about is academic parent-teacher teams. So we are focused on having really strong engagement. I was able to go to a conference last year. Thank you to Dr. Watson, the Board of Education, Mr. Carmel, for approving this. We were able to go and listen to Karen Mack from Harvard talk about family engagement and how specific strategies really improve attendance, improve academic achievement. We brought that back and we're implementing that this year. So I'd like to tell you just a little bit about that. We're doing academic parent-teacher teams. The reason why is that this increases ownership and creates strong partnerships with our families. We celebrate the success, and it's really the students who are leading the work. So this year, grades 3, 4, and 5 are doing student-led conferences. We started in the fall, we introduced that to our families. We're preparing now for our parent-teacher conferences, and every student in grades 3 through 5 will be making a binder and talking with their parents, their families about their successes and their areas to focus on and what they're proud of. So we're really, really excited. We're giving that ownership to our students, and we're excited to have them come in, families, as partners. And I'm going to play a quick clip. And this.
Last thing for
This was
11 years in, he's been here since UPK. So I've seen the growth. I've seen school to grow, and it actually made me stay in Troy. Like to just live here and have to go to school here. And I've made my commitment to stay right here until all my kids finish off, throughout the whole school district, because all the schools are good.
I'm really pleased with everything that goes on here at school too, and I really feel like you guys are all for the kids. Every experience I've had here has been something great for my daughter. I love it. Because like I said, I've been here, so I'm really hands-on, so I like to know what's going on, to be involved. And here at school, they really make you feel welcome.
My daughter wants to be an actor, and that's partly because the teachers here. She wants to go to Juilliard. So anything that can help her get into Juilliard, I love it.
I just love the environment here. I love the environment here for him. They make me feel comfortable here to come and discuss anything about my kid.
They named the wings every floor after college. And every time they grow, expand in their field, like math or anything else like that, they get little certificates with school colleges on it. Like, oh, you have graduated from Yale or something like that.
Ever since we came to the school district, she's done phenomenal. So I'm very happy with school too.
They're very into the community. That's a big thing for me. So I just love the energy here.
Juilliard came around last year. At first, my daughter didn't want to go to college, and so with that, her certificates and everything pushed her to want to go to colleges.
For my youngest, for James, I was nervous when he started school, so for him I was very nervous when he started school because he's very different and he has a lot of energy. But the school team here, they work with him and they did a good job. And I can see when we come, your kids are very respectful. Your kids, they greet everybody. They're kind. And, that's good to hear as a parent and then as a school, because I'm not the only one who's teaching him that. The school teaches him that.
They really take care of him. They make sure he's on the right path, and they really care about the kids. That's the genuine feeling that I got. To be completely honest, they really care about their success and their future, and that's just most important for me.
Everybody in the world struggles, and I know my family can struggle, and we can have ups and downs, and it's good to be able to reach out to anybody in the school too and say, hey, we had a rough night as a family, hey, we're struggling, this summer was a rough summer, so, I have to reach out and say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the kids school clothes and skis, and we're able to help, to be able to feel comfortable enough that there's no judgment, and everyone understands.
I love school too. I've been every last like I said, I have 5 children. My 2 oldest, they're 15, they're now sophomores at Troy High, and they started here in kindergarten. So I love the school. I've been playing for all my mind to be here.
Growing up where I grew up, it's a lot of negativity, so I wanted to keep him away from that, and being in a place like this really keeps his mind focused out of the nonsense.
I really came to realize being here, my kids going here, it's not just about them, like, oh, they're not just here to get a paycheck. They actually genuinely care. They get to know you. They get to know your family outside of just the kid that goes to this school. So I would describe the whole team like it's just one family.
So we're grateful for this is truly because of all of our amazing staff, our leadership, our team, all of the support. So I think the parents said it best, who we are and what we are at school too. We're a family, we do whatever we can to support each other, but we work hard and we learn. 2 slides left. We have a school-wide positive behavior intervention program. This was developed in conjunction with SUNY Albany. We received a grant, and part of that work is that we developed that. We're very proud of the work. It was rough in the beginning. If you were in the room, there was hurt feelings, arguments, really tough conversations. Not really hurt feelings. We all just feel really proud about what we do. But through those tough conversations, we created something behavior, and we teach behavior, and it's been very successful. We presented as a team, and we were recognized for a very strong presentation as a model, and so we're excited to continue building this. As you can see, we rise, that's our mural, and students rise up. This is a celebration. Every month we have a celebration. If you earn 90% of your points throughout the day, you're a part of that celebration. And if you didn't earn all of those points, that's okay. We're going to teach you the skill, and then you'll join the celebration. So I'm just going to show you that matrix real quick. But before I do, this quote we use a lot. If a child doesn't know how to read, we teach. If a child doesn't know to swim, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to multiply, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to drive, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to behave, we teach or punish. We teach. We teach. There's consequences, but we teach. And so if you look at the next slide, we develop this as a whole team, and we teach these expectations. So everywhere a student goes, they know exactly what's expected. It's very explicit, it's very positive, and we give positive feedback, and we know maybe if someone needs teaching on the playground on how to be safe, we can do that. So it's all, just like we teach ELA or math, we want to teach those skills as well. And it's been very successful, and it's helped our behavior, and our discipline incidents have decreased because of that. And lastly, equity is in everything that we do. We do have a specific equity goal, but I feel strongly that with everything that we do, we're focused on equity. Our specific equity goal is that we're focused on increasing ELA and math achievement of our Black male and female students in grades 3, 4, and 5. Some of our key strategies, we're doing our stronger connections mentoring, IMED instruction, academic parent teams, tutoring, and data-informed decision-making. And lastly, we are champions. So we are School 2. We are very proud of our journey. We're excited to continue it. And we wouldn't be able to do this without everyone. We can, we will, in the story. I like to say we are, and we'll continue to do that. So thank you so much for all the support. Thank you very much, and we're so grateful.
Motion on the floor for approval of minutes, November 6, 2024. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Superintendent recommendation, human resources. Staff matters unclassified and classified. Under unclassified, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 through 11. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Under unclassified, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 through 8. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Superintendent recommendation programs, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 and 2. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Superintendent recommendation business finance, motion on the floor for consent agenda items 1 and 2. Second. Discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? District announcement. We have two meetings, December 4th and December 18th. One at middle school, one at school 14, 6 o'clock. I think the most important thing is to announce our vote. We ask everybody here, please spread the word December 3rd. We definitely, I was told that I can tell people that vote yes because there's no money involved, so please get people out to vote. And all we're doing is rewording a paragraph, so I appreciate the principals for pushing, even though some people are complaining about parking areas, where you handled that well, yes. You handled that well, didn't you? Yeah. Can we just go over, like, have just a brief recap of what we're going to brief?
Very brief, very brief. So we've been to all the parent groups, which has really been great, well attended and well received. So December 3rd, coming up, we'll have a vote Tuesday night, a regular voting time. just like Ann just said, there's no new money that we're being asked for. We'll put something out on Parent Square in the next week or so the voters know. It's really a wording change. So the new tech wing, which is the last phase of our $56 million project that was approved in 2019, we originally put the proposition out that we were going to renovate that space. We are now got approval from the New York State Education Department to add a new space and demolish the current tech wing. So we have to tell the voters explicitly that that would change that. Too late.
Too late.
So again, really, the only thing that's happening on December 3rd is a change. The voters have to vote yes or no on a change of the wording, which is a change of our plans, which is better for the kids. It's going to be a brand new facility right to the south of the building, right there on Burdette, and then we'll demolish the existing original tech building. The money's already been approved back in 2019.
And there were posts, most of us that live in Detroit received postcards saying where to vote. And that was a big issue with the, I got mine, and you're in Brunswick, so you got yours. So that, a lot of people are going to ask what the cards are about.
And that will be going forward. That's a new company we're working with for all voting, so that'll be all votes going forward.
Because the districts did change. So some of us that go to the same school for the past 45 years got moved. And not that I don't like going to school 14, but school 18 is what I want. But anyway, and I don't have written good news, so I'm going to look out to the audience for somebody to give me some good news. I mean, the world needs good news. So just tell me. Oh, Mr. Kitchen, I do have good news.
Stand up. No, truly, my heart goes out to everybody probably here, and especially Ann, Tom Mayo, okay, Diane, and Emma, who showed up for our fundraiser, and all the people that provide for our fundraiser at our school. It really provides clothing and warm gifts for our students. It was an excellent turnout. We raised some really good money. We're really excited about it. Really special thanks to Peter Marks of UW Marks Company again for his extremely generous gifts. Just a great turnout. And special thanks to Beth Van Eitzen. This is her 9th annual fundraising event. Heart and soul, the whole staff gets into it. It was just amazing. I want to say thank you.
Okay, you're going to make me pick on somebody out there?
Thank you for approving the contract tonight for the Emerson program. I worked with them before I came down to the director in Catskill, and I had students who went there. They're running a very small preschool program in Latham, 5 classrooms, but they have a clinic that they will take some school aids, so some of our students with more significant needs related to autism. I'm going to bring families there to visit to see if that's another service. As well as with the grant proposal in here, or the contract here, I'm going to have them do some consultations to our 12-12 classrooms, have them do some parent trainings that they said, well, I'll get a passport and they'll be reported so parents can access at any time, and as well as maybe some professional development in the future at some of our superintendent or PD days. Thank you for that. I'm excited to work with them.
Great, great. Okay, I'll stop. Motion on the floor to adjourn.